suspected Evans gun supplier under probe. Security agencies in Bielsa State are probing the identity of Suoyo, mentioned by the notorious billionaire kidnap kingpin, Chuck Yadum John Woomadick, aka Evans, as one of his gang members in the state. Evans, in one of his numerous confessional statements, named Suoyo as one of the active members of his gang, who had the assignment of buying arms and ammunition for their operations. He said, "When Suoyo, who lives in Bielsa State, called me and expressed fears, I also assured him that nothing was going to happen. I told him I was making plans for another operation and needed him to go into the creeks and buy a new set of arms and ammunition." But security commanders in Bielsa were said to have met over the weekend to analyze Evans' confessional statement to unmask the real identity of Suoyo. In the meeting which held in Government House in the presence of Governor Suoyo Dixon, the security commanders were said to be certain that the Suoyo mentioned by Evans was the same person recently arrested by the operatives of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, in the state. Suoyo Dixon was arrested and paraded on Thursday by the state commandant of NSCDC, Mr. Desmond Agu, in connection with the recent attack on a pipeline belonging to the Nigerian Agip Oil Company, NAOC. Suoyo, popularly known as Hustler, reportedly led a gang of vandals that attacked the Agip pipeline at Lagos B, southern Niger local government area of the state on May 30, 2017. He was, however, arrested on June 16, 2017 at Agbigiba community in southern Niger. Suoyo, in his confessional statement, also admitted having some criminal camps in the creeks, saying he led an oil and gas task force operating in southern Niger to destroy the camps but became frustrated when the task force failed to reward him. On how he attacked the pipeline, Evans said, "I used two handsaw blades and handsaw to open up the point. I cut the handle and the valve, I fetched 20 liters of petrol, I lit spark lighter and threw it into the pipe and burnt it. I burnt the pipeline because the task force did not keep to their promise of employing us after making us to show them our bunkering camps and the subsequent destruction by the military. We showed them our camps, 8 of them. All the camps did not belong to me. 3 were mine while other groups have 5. After showing them, the task force engaged the military to destroy our camps. The other groups, whose camps were destroyed, were not happy with me. They said I betrayed them and they started planning to kill me and my family members. The situation put me under pressure more so the employment they promised all of us after 7 days did not materialize. It was gathered that Agu, after parading the suspect, handed him over to the Joint Task Force, Operation Delta Safe, ODS, for further investigations. A security source, who spoke in confidence, said at the meeting of the security commanders in Yenagoa, which was attended by the heads of ODS, the police and NSCDC, it was agreed that Suoyo should be subjected to further investigations. Following Evans' confession, the security heads were said to be linking him to the theft of service rifles of security operatives, especially policemen in the state. They recalled many attacks on operatives by criminals, who only fled with arms and ammunition handled by their victims. The security heads also agreed to compile a list of such stolen arms and ammunition in the state and send it to the force headquarters to know whether they were among the ones recovered from Evans. The Suoyo mentioned by Evans seems in all ramifications to be the same suspected arrested by the NSCDC recently in connection with attack on a pipeline. The security heads in the state believe so, and they will surely carry out further investigations to determine his linkage with the Evans gang.